If you pay attention, matriarch blacks can't lead. Every time matriarchs come to the forefront, talking that nonsense of we was not Shaka Zulu patriarchs, we was a community, we was not patriarchs like Alfonso, we were not. Stop it. African history is not a matriarch history. It's not. You had 10% queens. 10% queens. Everybody else was warrior kings. You can only point to Queen of Sheba and 4 other queens. Maybe 6. Take that back. Maybe 6. You can't point to a bunch of African queens. I think you would be hard pressed to there's always a difference between a queen and a leader of a village. Totally different. Totally different. A woman who, and you got to remember, many of these villages are no bigger than your local park. So if you're going to point to a queen, she has to run a city. Something the size of a city. Something the size of 700 plus people. It cannot be small as a park. Because if that's the case, you would have Native American queens who were in charge of less than 50 people. That's not what we refer to when we're talking about queens. When we're talking about queens, we're talking about those who are in charge of thousands of people. Matriarchs, Africa was never about matriarchs. You may have only 6 of them. And I know a lot of African history. I know more African history than most Africans. Oral history too. So let's get back to this point. Here in America, the matriarch leaders only have power because people are afraid that the men will jump up and fight. That's it. If it wasn't for us black warriors, then the matriarchs would have got slapped in their mouth a long time ago. And I'm talking about the matriarch men. The beta men, the matriarch men, they would have got slapped a long time ago. Because everybody sees that they don't have no power. So we got 4 types of power amongst black males. We have the I'm willing to die right now people. I don't even think. I just want to kill someone, and if they kill me, then cool. I'm going to take 3 of them, 4 of them with me. Okay, you got those guys. Then you got the sharpshooter guys. The guys who are willing to delete people, but they're going to delete people strategically. You know what I'm saying? They're going to delete people and then, like a ninja, get up out of there. They trying to delete and survive. Then you got the thinkers. They delete people too, but they really set systems and patterns in place so that, people can survive the war. Then you got these talk a lot, do anything for a woman dudes. They willing to backstab the thinkers and backstab the ninjas just to get a pat on the back from the women. That's these 4 types of dudes. Okay. Now, not all of the women are bad. Okay, because women fall in 2 categories. The unity women and the plantation behavior women. The unity women understand that there's a need for men. Even if they don't deal with men, they have an appreciation for men. Even you'll find that any lesbian who sat up here and messing with women, not any lesbians, some lesbians, they'll have an appreciation for dudes because they understand, hey, dudes have their value. You know, I haven't met a good one. I haven't met one that I'm willing to deal with. This is why I deal with women, but there's some good dudes. Now, proof of this is I've literally known over 20 lesbians who have left the lesbian life and went back to penis once they found a good dude. So wrap that around your head for a second. So there are those who understand that there are good dudes. The plantation woman will never understand that there are good dudes because she's willing to be a weapon for mayonnaise people. The plantation woman, she's her own mentality. You know, she just want to shine. She just want people to pat her on the back and say how beautiful she is. She's willing to destroy the whole community just so she can shine. Plantation women are totally different. And you got plantation women in Asian community. You got plantation women. Let me show you an example of a plantation woman in Asian community. Here's a woman that don't care about the outcomes of what she's doing. But she's so hurt that she wants white or mayonnaise approval so bad, that she's willing to cut into her eyelid, God. Deform herself. This is the real thing. Deform herself for the mayonnaise man so she can have bigger eyes, and then she's willing to make sure that her children know nothing about Asian lineage. And you, hey, I'm showing, it's not just black people. It's the same thing with Spanish people. You got Spanish people who will go out of their way to make sure that they don't know nothing about their history of Africa in Spain before England came in to create a kingdom. This is before England came in to create a kingdom. All of Iberia was populated by Africans. You even got documentation of Africans in Iberia with elephants. Africans, not Spain people. There was no Spain at this time. It was called Iberia. All of it was called Iberia. There, even when you dig into the lie of Spain is Europe, that's mathematically impossible because Spain is closer to Africa than it is to France. Let me say it again. The 75% of Spain is closer to Africa, but they want to sell you the lie that Spain is European. You could take a ferry ride for less than 5 to 2 hours. Will get you to Spain. What are you talking about? But they want to sell that. I say all that to say this. The matriarchs are not winning. You thought little Kim was going to reign forever. Another matriarch came and made it worse. You thought Nikki was going to reign forever. Another matriarch came and made it worse. Shirley Chisholm, noble, decent black unity woman, never say nothing about negative about black men. The black women leaders who came after her, they were okay. But now they're starting to get worse. Now, many of the black matriarch leaders, their number one enemy is black men. It's the strangest thing ever. Here's the solution. When you black dudes stop getting mad at women and start pointing out that really it's the matriarch men making it worse, it's the I want to save my daughter type of dudes that are making it worse. I want to pass a law for my daughter type of No, let your daughter be a human being like everybody else. You can pass a law that prohibits violence against your daughter, but don't pass laws that help your daughter weaponize against men. Once you dudes realize that it's really not the women, it's really not feminism causing these problems, it's the matriarch males. I'll do anything for my niece. I'll do anything for my daughter. A woman can weaponize me all day. I'm going to delete that dude first. Matriarch males are the problem. And you guys going to wake up to that one day. Leave a comment in the comment section. Anything you disagree with that I said, leave it in the comment section. Much love. Let's get that conversation started. Peace.